Used to wanna suffer. Used to be hungry. Now you soft and you know it.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
Don't take today off. Not today. Wait until tomorrow. Don't give in to the immediate gratification that is whispering in your ear.
Hey, bro, I need you to get back in that mode again. That mode where nothing can take you off your pivot. You were just putting in that work every single day. See, that version of you is different. You got to tap back into it. Don't be out here playing with your potential because you one of them ones, bro. You special. And you weren't meant to be a person that could have been the one. You are the one. So I need you to get back moving like it.
Now you're battling more than just this fucking workout. There's millions of people that look at you and you're the reason why they keep going. You can't quit.
So you can do two things. You can run and fucking hide, curl up in a ball, and let the world just fucking beat you to death. Or you can dig your fucking heels in. You figure out how to, you have to figure out yourself, and then you dig in and you fight. I literally, the day we got back from Mexico, I had a quote installed on my wall. It says, "May God have mercy upon my enemies, because I won't." So let's fucking go.
I'm trying to tell you that being tired is part of the fucking game. Okay? So it's not a valid excuse. It's normal. It's a constant. It's part of being human. And if you want to be a high achiever, guess what? You're going to have to acclimate yourself to being fucking tired way more than you're not tired. Successful people understand this, guys. Successful people do not use tired as an excuse. In fact, they understand that if they push through the tired, everybody else stops when they're tired. And so by pushing through the tired, you actually create a gap between you and everybody else that you're competing with. And here's another thing that happens when you're tired. Because no one else ever pushes through when they're tired, and because you're someone that always pushes through when you're tired, you learn this unique skill set that allows you to operate at a high level when you're tired. Okay? And that's a huge competitive advantage over everybody else. Let me give you an example.
It's like failure, guys. It's only temporary. Giving up, well, that's permanent. Giving up on your potential, but you can be because you're scared of the outcome. That's permanent. Giving up on the challenge and going for what's safe and comfortable, that's permanent. The belief, once turned your back on, you turn your back on your belief of what you can be. If you do that, say hello to the debate inside your head for the rest of your life that never stops talking to you. An hour a day, we give our valiant effort towards something. Every single day, people are like, wow, an hour in the gym, that's hard, man. Every single day, an hour. Wow, man, I don't know if I have time for that. 1 hour a day in the pursuit of something great. Or every second for the rest of your life, for eternity, debating if you could have been that person. Let's go figure it out, man. Let's go for it, all we got. And if we fail, then we know. And that's diet to me.
If you have to ask how to get motivated to go to the gym, you don't need to be going to the gym. You don't want it enough. When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like shit, you'll show up, motherfucker. I'll see you there. Because you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, fuck that. You're going to want to be in the gym.
If nothing changes, nothing changes. And yet, somehow we expect things to change. We expect things to change. You think you're going to get in better shape. You think you're going to get more money. You think your relationship is going to improve. You think you're going to get promoted. You think you're going to get a raise. You think the world is going to get better without you doing anything. But it isn't. Nothing is going to change unless you change what you're doing. Change.
If there is something that you feel is good, something you want to do, something that means something to you, try to do it. Because I think you can only do your best work if you're doing what you want to do.
A lot of people are very, very, very ambitious with their words and very, very, very unambitious with their actions. And that's what ends up costing them everything that they want. So you never go up to someone and say, hey, what kind of house do you want to live in? And they say, I want a little piece. Everybody wants a nice house. Everybody wants a nice car. Everybody wants a nice life. So you can't expect all of these people's words to line up with their actions. So you have to be able to see, is this person really living the message that they say they want, are their goals really their goals, or are they full? And that's where we have to get to, and you get there by paying attention.
This is no big philosophical statement, but it makes sense. Burpees are like life. That's right, burpees are like life. Burpees are hard, life is hard. But with burpees, all you're actually doing is falling down and getting back up again. Fall down, get back up again. Fall down, get back up again. That's how you win at burpees. And it's the same thing with life. That's what happens in life. All you do is you fall down, get back up again, fall down, get back up again, fall down, get back up again. That's how you win. Go to it, y'all.
But don't ever sell out for the temporary reward of what the opportunity is today. Believe in the bigger picture. Believe that all these things are just moments building the wave for the big moment to come. Always plant the seeds of hard work and integrity and honor. Today and then every day you water them and nourish them, believe in them. One day that will sprout a flower of which, when you're dead and gone, people will still remember.
How badly do you want what you want? How badly do you want it? Or do you want it at all? You see, there's an awful lot of people who want an awful lot of things. But how badly do they want it? If you want it so badly, if you want it with tremendous intensity of desire, there's really nothing in the world that can stop you from getting it. There's an interesting story was told about Socrates, and Socrates was talking to one of his students, and the student said, I am hungry for knowledge. What can I do to increase my knowledge? And Socrates said, knowledge is something that is readily available and easy to get if you want it bad enough. He said, I'm sure I want it badly enough. And Socrates said, come with me. And he walked him offshore into the ocean. And they got about 3 or 4 feet, and Socrates, a very, very strong man, grabbed the young man and put his head under the water. And the young man began to struggle and struggle and struggle, and finally became incredibly frantic, and finally brought him up. And he said, now what did you want while you were under the water? And he said, all I wanted was air. He said, all I could think of in the whole world was air. He said, when you want knowledge with the same intensity that you wanted that oxygen, you will get all the knowledge that you could desire. And when you want anything with great intensity, if you have the desire, you'll get it.
You'll be less than, you'll be a fucking loser if you don't. I can't leave the gym. You won. You fucking won. When you walk out here today, you know, you've won. Imagine walking out the door a loser. I'd rather die. I would rather die than be that loser guy. Think about that. Do you want to walk out that door a damn loser, or do you want to walk out the door a winner? You know, I'll fight to the death. And sometimes I actually went close to death. It sounds crazy, but you got to give it that much if you want results. Otherwise, you'll be like everybody else.
I don't want to live in a hole anymore. It makes me feel poor.
We are poor, but we're happy.
Come see, come sa. Anyway, the views are better above ground. Honey, I'm 7 non-Fox years old now. My father died at 7.5. I don't want to live in a hole anymore. And I'm going to do something about it.
It's Cameron Cade. Want this? Yes, I want this. Then what are you willing to sacrifice? Everything! And show me.
You're lazy. You know exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it.
How about days off? One day, but not today.
Mirror doesn't lie. It's like wearing a permanent piece of clothing for the rest of your life. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, man, because everyone sees you in that. Just so it happens, you know the tailor really well. You own the needle and the thread of this piece of clothing you're wearing. It's your body. How do you want to look in the mirror? Every single morning, do you want a positive reinforcement, or do you want a negative one to go about your day? How do you want people to see you? Like that? You know? Or like that. It's your prerogative. This shit comes off, the sweat replaced by that. That's the part about it. Because once you have this, you got this too. You scare the shit out of people. People know that you had the ability to do at least one thing right in your life. And they're willing to bet you can do something else right too. They give you the opportunity. And you take your trained talent and you marry that to the person you want to be. Everyone does a few reps where the burn starts and they stop. No one goes the extra mile and keeps going. Like no one's in here right now. Why? Because it's Saturday evening, everyone's going to party, no one's in here, just me. You know, no one goes the extra mile. The thing about traffic jams, guys, there are no traffic jams in the last mile of the race. It's just you and your shadow. In the beginning, everybody's there. All the pretenders and the contenders. They're all there. But the last yard of life, the last mile of the journey, ain't nobody but you and your shadow. Traffic jams don't exist that far, because everyone else has already given up. That's what I like too, the mental concept. I'm going that far. I love the physical high of the burn being released. I love the mental high that I can improve myself. I love the mentality that I'm defeating my competitors silently where they don't even know it. They're out partying, I'm out here getting ahead.
If you can get a mental image of the person you would most like to become, begin now to act as that person would act in everything you do. Gradually, imperceptibly, you will actually become that person. It goes back to what the great German poet and philosopher Goethe once said. Before you can do something, you must first be something. Before you can do what you would most like to do, you must first become the person who can do it. A woman cooking dinner has only to act like a great chef to turn out a better meal. The student who begins to act like a top student will begin to get better grades. You can even look much better by simply acting like the person you would most like to look like and be like. The secret is to get and hold fast in your mind a mental image of the person you would most like to be. Then in every situation you act and talk as you feel that person would.
Act like the person you want to become. That's not fake it till you make it, by the way. This is intentional. Intentionally act like the person you want to become. Because when you intentionally act like the person you want to become, your brain sees you taking those actions, so your brain starts to change the way it relates to you.
You're going to lose sleep. You'll doubt whether it'll work. You'll stress to make ends meet. You won't finish your to-do list. You'll wonder whether you made the right call and have no way to know for years. This is what hard feels like, and that's okay. Everything worth doing is hard, and the more worth doing it is, the harder it is. The greater the payoff, the greater the hardship. If it's hard, good. It means no one else will do it. More for you.
I saw a TikTok of this guy saying how all of his rich friends respond within minutes, but his lazy broke friends take days and hours. And that could not be a bigger testament to the entire concept of the fact that successful people understand how to take action quickly. They don't wait. They don't think of when's the perfect time to send a really good thought out response. When will I have the time to fully read this, digest it, and maybe respond? No, they don't have time for that. They see it, they respond, and they go about their busy day. It's so true when you really think about it. The busiest people with the most going on oftentimes are the fastest repliers, and they get things done the quickest. Sitting around, waiting for the perfect time, not even to respond to somebody, but just in your life, waiting and waiting and waiting to take action is what's keeping you stuck. And I can tell you right now, is a big reason why you're not where you want to be. So remember that you need to act quickly. Practice the art of taking action quickly. Also just being punctual, because those are the habits of a successful person. Act like the CEO.
And if you really want to avoid all the critics in your life, then do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing, and you'll never get their attention. But if you are something and you're doing something, you become something, guess what? You get their attention. And that pisses them off because they could never be what you are now. So the only thing they can do to make them feel good is try to bring you the fuck down. I say thank you for that. Thank you for acknowledging the fact that I'm doing something, because I don't know who the fuck you are, but you seem to know who I am. Works for me, fucker.
You can't ask for an easy life and a strong character. Each is the price of the other.
What are you willing to give up to be the person you want, to achieve the goals you have? Okay, people don't really want it. They may act like they do, or they may say they do, but when it comes down to it, they're not willing to give what it takes. And you have to give everything.
You're sitting there worried about trying hard. Oh, what happens if I fail? Basically nothing. It's free spins. You're just gonna win. In the end, if you keep spinning, you're gonna win. And if you lose, what happens? Oh, you have a little bit less money. Oh, you can't buy champagne in an overpriced beach club for a few months. Who gives a shit? You're always gonna have food. You're always gonna have somewhere to sleep. It's always gonna be warm enough. How bad can it really go? We talk about the world being a bad place, but it's actually better than ever. Truthfully, you're scared of trying in case you fail. What's the price of failure, really? The true price of failure is sitting there living, not knowing if you could have made it or not.
One life. Just one. Ready for this? Why aren't we running like we're on fire towards our wildest dreams? We got one shot at this. Why aren't we like the crazy one? I want people to look at me, that guy is nuts. Good. I got one shot at this life. I'd rather you call me crazy and a dreamer than a settler or not know me at all. I tell my kids all the time, you know, you always know the leader by the arrows in their back, right? If people aren't talking or judging or thinking, then you're just kind of blending in. You're made to stand out.
I failed is a million times better than what if. Because that motherfucker got up and did something, showed up. 10 times more of the man and says, what if? Fuck what if, man. What if is an ongoing debate inside yourself that you can never come to conclusion on. I got up and failed, at least I know. Otherwise, what if every minute of every day for your existence, battling inside your head, trying to turn off the voices, but you can't. And you can't do anything about it because the window of opportunity is closed. There's nothing you can do but sit back and wonder, what if? Nope, don't like that, man. I'd much rather take the gamble and lose.
What's it, guys? Still early in the morning, man. What time is it right now? About 7:45, 8 o'clock, man. Got the whole day, man. Whole day to do whatever you want, man. Workout's done. You paid your fucking dues. You're that much closer to becoming that person you always knew you could be. I mean, isn't it about time you do that? Isn't it about time you become that person you knew you always could be? How do you do that? You break the fucking mold, guys. You get the fuck out of bed when it's cold, when it's early. You do something away from the normality of what you've been doing. That's psychotic behavior. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result doesn't work that way. You must switch up the mainframe. Switch it up if you want a different result, man. Why not try it, man? Shock the system. Start with an earthquake, man. What I mean by that is, yeah, get up at 4 in the fucking morning one day. Just one day. And go for a fucking run. Commit to one day. And see how you feel. As you're jogging it back in around 5 or something. As your neighbors are still asleep. Or as you're jogging it back in at 6 o'clock. And your neighbor's just getting up, grabbing the coffee, looking outside, wondering, you know, what the day's gonna hold for them. Well, your day's already provided something for you. You see how that works? Mentally, you feel like, wow, man, that was fucking alive. And then you go about your day at work, and your coworker is like, who the fuck? What happened to old Greg, man? This is a new. Who's this? That's right, the new motherfucker's here to stay and get the fucking on my plan or get the fuck out of my way. That's how you run it, man. But you won't get to know what I'm talking about, man. You can't look at a picture of something of Hawaii and feel the cool breeze and the warm water. You gotta be there, man. You can't talk it all the time. You gotta walk it. Commit to one day. Try it. See how it feels. Getting up that fucking early when everyone else is asleep. Or when it's that cold. When everybody else says, no, this is not comfortable. We shouldn't do this. You say, yes, motherfucker, I'm gonna introduce myself to it. And who that person is, we don't know. Who could it be? It's exciting, man. Because the way you feel after that, as exhausted or as how, unpleasant as the experience might be, the after effect on how prideful you feel, man. That's something you're either gonna love or not. And if you love it, dude, you're on your journey to something magical, man. And you will become that successful person, where success doesn't define you, you define the motherfucking success. That's what it's all about, guys. In there, we just did something called a deltoid destruction, man. deltoid, your shoulders. We got a front, a side, and a rear deltoid. We hit them all. A lot of that supersets, there's 8 exercises, all supersetted. 3 sets for each exercise, man. So that's 24 fucking sets there. You know, and that one, you know, on the stair climber shoulder, man, that's 55 reps per set. You got 3 of them. I mean, that's a motherfucker in there you just said hello to. You just walked into Devil's Den and slayed that motherfucker in the nuts. And then you made the motherfucker say thank you for it. That's right, man. You do that every day, man. This world is fucking easy, man. This is so simple, man. You get out of your own fucking way, man, and you line this shit up. Dude, this shit becomes your dreamland, your playground. It's within your grasp, guys. Gregplitt, thanks for watching, man.